この試合でこの試合で RCM 落ちますね。はい。3名空き。2名か。2名空き。
Football has the power to enthrall, to captivate, and this occasion appears irresistible. Two magnificent sides intent upon impressing the wider world with a display of technical and tactical brilliance. So much riding on this, and an atmosphere to match the mood. Stay tuned to EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Now, got to tread carefully.
C.
Im. Showing a real will to win the ball. And scope for them to produce something exciting. And the cross into the middle. And they deal with the threat this time.
C.
Nagatomo. Gekas. Well, it works like this. Breaking the club's goal-scoring record brings you attention.
Yeah, what a goal scorer. But I'm sure there's still a lot more to come from this player, include...
And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save.
C.
And over it comes. And ably dealt with. Pew. Gekas. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. Yusuf.
We've had a mobile phone handed in. If you've lost your mobile phone, can you please make your way to reception after the game? Thank you.
Very effective passing sequence. Opportunity here. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. And there's the delivery. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Well, spot on with that challenge. Vital intervention.
C.
And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. Nagatomo. He'll take this on. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Not great distribution from the keeper. Pew. Good use of advantage. Doing everything possible to keep possession. And the Kings moving the ball with purpose. And that puts them in position. Still a chance. And the keeper has it after that tension-laden sequence.
Well, what a great first save that was. How did he stop that?
Im. Greer. And a timely intervention. Gekas. Oh, it's a terrific challenge.
B.
Could play it in. Oh, fancy footwork. Well, in the final analysis, it was good defending.
B.
That's a very fine piece of tackling. Pew. Happy to shoot.
C.
Greer. Suzuki. Just the challenge that was required. Well, that clearance, the low-risk approach. A throw-in coming up now. And a goal kick will be next.
B.
Oh, good hit, close shave. Throw-ins given. Greer. Well, he's given us away. Nagatomo. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Can they stop it going in? Well, such a high degree of difficulty, not quite in the end.
Well, how good was that? It's such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
Well, it wasn't first-class distribution. And possession lost there. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. Can they forge ahead? With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Trying to pick out a teammate. And making sure it wasn't problematic. And with that, the first half draws to a close.
Nice. 死にかけました賞。
So they get the ball rolling.
相手は4231。
So little to choose between the sides. And playing it through. Is it going to be? Oh, couldn't beat the goalkeeper. And really should have been able to. And he read it superbly. A glorious chance. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations. Gekas. Pew. Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here. Well, the intention was admirable, but just a bit too much on it in the end, and that'll be a throw-in. And he read it well defensively. Yusuf. And offside it is. And really pressing their opponents. Suzuki. Decent move from the Kings. Can he find the net? Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Oh, super piece of play. And putting his body on the line. Oh, it's a penalty. Just what they wanted to avoid, given the scoreline. And into the book he goes too.
Well, once he gave the penalty, he was always going to give him a yellow card.
And a chance for 2-0.
He
really bruised the crossbar. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. An alert intervention. Keeper not concentrating. And passing it well. Long way out. Well, that was a very respectable effort from such a long way out.
Well, he hits it cleanly, and it's a very good strike, but just not on target.
Good through ball. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. He's in with a chance. Well, he was on his own, but couldn't take advantage of it.
Well, I'm not surprised he missed that. He never really looked in complete control, did he?
Now, this looks promising from the Kings, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. And a harmless cross gobbled up. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Now, who can he play it to? Has a go. And just putting it over the top. Pew. Well, no point in stopping play. Advantage with them. And defensive play to be applauded. Counter-attacking chance. Well, the supporters think it's on. It might be. And it's gone in. Just what the doctor ordered. Things looking very bright for them now with this buffer. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. And nicely over the top. And the cross into the middle. Unable to trouble the defence with that cross. 15 minutes left for play. Greer. Decent looking pass. Chance to cross. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Good example of pressing without the ball. Now, what can they produce on the flank? Well read to ease the pressure. So a throw in here.
B.
Not advantage with them. Referee says play on. Perfect tackle. And good use of advantage. Can he get one back? Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome.
C.
Well, the Kings being afforded too much room. Smuggled away. Well, we'll soon be hearing the final whistle, and this is a performance to forget about from the point of view of the visitors, Stuart.
Well, I think they've been a bit unlucky today. They certainly haven't been 2 goals worse than their opponents, but in key moments they've just been found wanting, particularly defensively.
Now counter-attacking possibilities. Could play it in. Pretty clear who got the last touch, so it will be a corner. Can someone get on the end of this? And a relatively high degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. And he might be through here. He had to score, and he does. Three goals without reply. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Suzuki. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, I think the...
強かった。ありがとうございました。はい、またお願いします。 部屋壊します。一回出てください。出てください。入ってください。1名空き。
Mission accomplished when last we saw this gifted player. When you enter the history books, it's a moment to drink in. And as officially speaking, the club's all-time leading scorer now, every reason to expect more attacking excellence today. Next on EA TV. Welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. nicely cut out. An attack full of promise. Good distribution. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Pew. Gekas. Oh, could be a chance. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Nice 崩し.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Meat and drink unable to retain possession. Beautiful pass. Opportunity. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping.
C.
He takes aim. Not out of the woods yet. Shot blocked, but still alive. Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, Derek, we know he loves linking up with other players, but it's when he's in and around the penalty area, that's when he's at his most dangerous, when he plays little 1-2s around his marker and then plays the next forward pass into a runner. He could be the key to unlocking this defence.
Here's Pedro. Excellent defending. Promising pass. It needs an accurate cross. Oh, my goodness, you've really got to praise the defending. That was top-notch. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Pew. Well, can they be creative from here? A really top-notch piece of defending. Gekas. And the flag does go up, offside.
Well, the visitors have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes, creating lots of chances now, and you think if they do get another, it's going to be tough for the opposition to find a way back into this.
Now can they win back possession and carve out another chance for themselves? Throw-ins given.
B.
Pedro. Here's Hernandez. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Oh, a vital interception. Here's Pedro. Distributing it well. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. So a throw in here.
B.
And quick thinking defensively. And on the verge of hearing the half-time whistle, and they've mostly silenced the home crowd. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
And that is going to be a free kick. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. Nice looking pass. Well, strong play here. A good vision there. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? And the referee has given the corner, so maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. Now sending it in. Didn't quite go to plan. And a long way out. Well, another corner kick conceded. Let's see what they do this time. Trying to deliver it accurately. And a struggle to get it away properly. Terrific block. And a throw-in it's going to be. And the half-time whistle is blown here in Granada.
Nice. Nice.相手は451。
And the ball is rolling again. Meat and drink trailing after the first 45. Can they find a response here in the second? And it's a quality pass. Pedro. And the referee spotted the foul but has played advantage. Feeding it through. Not away completely. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Ibarra. Risky play. Now he must favour the cross. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Gekas. And the referee sensibly, well, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? Loves to attack from the wide areas. A fine reading of the situation.
Informamos de que con motivo del Día de las Peñas, antes del próximo encuentro en casa organizaremos una
And meat and drink have possession again. Will he play it in? Oh, what a clearance under pressure. Had to react and did. And meat and drink showing good width here. A good and fair challenge. Gekas. And not a great challenge. Free kick here. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, they have to pay attention. Opportunity! And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him.
ないパナイシュ。す。ナイス。
A crucial day stands in front of them. The knowledge that a win is required to make it. Good evening and welcome.
すみません、固まりました。一回部屋壊します。入ってください。
There's more tension in the air than usual, and you can understand why. If they get the victory today, they'll be assured of a place in the promotion match. And that is nothing to be sniffed at. Stay with us, we'll have all the action live on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for...
More. Delicate.
The prize today is considerable. Win the game and make it through to the promotion match. A big test of every player's character. We're live on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And the hope is they'll be able to move on from here to a promotion match place. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, thanks, Derek. What a game we have in store here. The motivation couldn't be any higher. A win here, and they'll get themselves a promotion match. It should be exciting.
Must be! Oh, good save. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. Well, just the tackle that was needed.
Well, the fans are going mad here. They think that was a penalty.
How about the cross? Opportunity! Well, he put the cross into the right place, but no one able to finish it off.
C.
Pretty simple for the keeper. And for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
He landed really awkwardly on his shoulder there and is in some discomfort. But he's a tough cookie. I think he'll stay out there.
Cheers, Jeff. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Gekas. Intercepted effortlessly. Well, it works like this. Breaking the club's goal-scoring record brings you attention.
Well, as you mentioned, the record was broken last time out, but expect more today. This is a player that's hungry for goals and has the ability to keep scoring them.
Might be able to get in behind the defence. Looking for a teammate. That's the clearance that was called for.
C.
Nice switch of play. Pew. Delivered into the box. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Promising pass. Dangerous ball. Well, misfiring without any shadow of a doubt.
C.
And given away. Raji. And the ruling is offside here. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. And the referee has awarded a corner following that touch. Can someone get on the end of this? Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. An alert piece of defending. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreves.
Oh, horrible injury to his shoulder there. Landed right on top of it. Sore, but he's tough, and I think he'll carry on.
Cheers, Jeff. Could be threatening. A goal to give them a 1-0 lead. An excellent value for that advantage, you've got to say.
理想的
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0.
これが一番決まる
Raji. Balogun. A very good tackle. Oh, surely. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. Let's see about the delivery. Well, still an issue here. Raji. And support available. Fine cross into the middle. Can he apply the finish? And he struck the post. Well, nothing untoward happened. They've lost it. And nicely over the top. Options in the centre. An utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick. Pew. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Promising sequence. He'll try his luck here. Oh, he's missed missed the chance to extend their advantage.
Well, it was a decent effort, but not quite good enough to extend their lead.
Oh, great vision. And the cross into the middle. Oh, a tremendous block. Good-looking ball. That is that for the first half here.
Nice.相手は532。
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Moving the ball nicely in search of an equaliser. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Could be up for grabs, and holding on to it at the second time of asking. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? In behind for him to chase. And a bit short with the clearance. Blocked it brilliantly. And space to cross it. Could be. Oh, should have done so much better from there. In the right place to cut out the pass. Well, let's get more details on the injury situation from our pitchside reporter, Jeff Shreves.
From down here, it looked as though he landed actually on top of his elbow. That's why he's in so much discomfort, and that's why, of course, the bench are so concerned.
Cheers, Jeff. This corner kick might help them. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, nothing comes of it. Now, let's see what they can do here. Really fine piece of defending. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Pugh. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Arnold. A real opening now. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Nice.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. McShane. And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. Teammates in the middle. Just needs to get rid of it. Gekas. Released it nicely. And he keeps going. Oh, great block. McShane. And there to intervene. Pugh. Very alertly winning back possession. Excellent vision. The verdict is offside here. Hugh. Read it well. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. A quarter of an hour remaining here. And they'll be happy to have regained possession. Well, this could... It should be! Oh, chipping it. And foiled only by the crossbar. Well, just the tackle that was needed.
Well, that really would have settled it. Just inches away from going 3 goals up.
Lost it again. Well, can they exploit the space out wide? That's a useful cross. Scoring chance, perhaps. Gekas. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
And possession lost there. Well, that's one for them to pursue. And the ruling is offside here. Gekas. Back now to the goalkeeper. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Options in the middle. Oh, could be. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly that midfield.
ここで落ちます。ありがとうございました。お辞儀する男。はい、またお願いします。完全に支配しましたね。
From here on in, everything possesses an extra edge, that extra bit of pressure, and the players know they've got to deliver. It's the first promotion match, so much on the line, and we can't wait for the excitement. Live on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And a new experience for them as they make their promotion match debut.
Yeah, it's certainly a big game today. Up to now, they've been really good. Can they just go that little bit further and put in an excellent performance here?
Aguirre. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Oh, he's given the ball away. Who can he pick out? And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
Well, back and forth in terms of possession. Well, being pressed here. Kashia. Demir. Well, he's lost the ball. Pew. He takes aim. Reading it well. And the attack fizzling out. Here's Weber. Fang. Isco. Lefebvre. Jean. Really being closed down and didn't like it. Here's Weber. Promising looking attack. But they took care of the situation defensively. Firing it in, and you've got to say, not the best of volleys that time.
Yeah, it was certainly there to hit, but he just couldn't make the right contact. It was well wide in the end.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. High pressing at its best. Oh, might be. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Trying to pick out a teammate. And the header a long way off what she was looking for, but the marking was effective. Plenty of options. Options in the middle. Is this the moment? And a goal! They've added to their lead. Much needed security.
Nice.
2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Now a decent position. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Nice.
3 goals without reply. Nice weight on the pass. Well, it looked like it might lead to something very positive indeed, but a useful interception. Good weight on that pass. Well, they've given him too much space. Still not clear. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Nice.
Oh, great piece of individual skill. Gekas. Sanchez with it. Inching towards the interval, and it's going with home advantage. Stuart, as always, very keen to get your take.
Well, what a totally dominant performance this has been so far. Their attacking play has been a joy to watch. They've passed it forward at the right times, they've switched play quickly, and we've seen some great individual displays as well. I don't think they'll let up in the second 45.
Effective press. Weber. And passing it well. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. Pugh. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. And continues his run. And not cleared away properly. And the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players there, Stuart.
Well, he's
made
made
a
a
genuine
genuine
attempt
attempt
to
to
play
play
the
the
ball,
ball, so penalty.
In it goes! A well-taken penalty. Well, you've got to say,
Nice.
an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Torres now. That is that for the first half here.
Nice.
So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. And under pressure, that was a fine claim.
C.
Torres now. Perfect challenge. Well, nothing productive, really. Aguirre. Nice looking pass. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Good looking cross. Well, it wasn't a great header in all fairness, and a goal kick it is.
C.
Lefebvre. Superb looking pass. And that is offside.
私ですか？最近見てないですが、昔見てましたよ。ニヤッと笑う。
Well, did well to win the ball back. Well, a really good run. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Effective challenge. Delightful pass. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. Keeper did his job to begin with. And in the end, no damage done.
プレーオフ期間、気づきました？
Fang.
Well, those stats back up what we've been watching. It's been a really one-sided game, and it's far too easy for them to open up this defence. This could turn into a rout.
Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Really good interception. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. It is to be a throw-in. Oh, they've given him too much space. Fantastic work to... Will he find the net? Has eyes for goal. Superb block. No, just the tackle that was needed. Kasia. Hofmann. Plenty of support here. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. 20 minutes to go. Good through ball. Pew.
気づいてないです。どういうことですか？
Pew. Can he finish this? And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there
Nice.
for all to see. And in the perfect position to read it. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Gekas. On the ball, Sanchez. Well, sloppy in possession. And he takes it away.
そしたら、シューティング合宿検索してもらえますか？
Jean. That's a lovely ball. Losing possession. Gekas. Pew. What to like about that pass? Now, who can she pick out? And tossing through. Oh, a goal! She's gone and done it! She's gone and found the net!
やば。ナイス。
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Torres.
ずっと B さんに振るってたんですけど W。
Gekas. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Well, the electronic board showing one additional minute. Being pressed here. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this
ライ
outcome.
カです。涙をこらえた顔。ナイス。
Yeah, all smiles as he grabs the match ball.
終わります。
Just had too much for the
ありがと
opposition
うござい
today.
まし
They
た。
just couldn't handle him.
ナイス。これで終わります。ありがとうございました。はい、またお願いします。打ちます。ありがとうございました。これ前に見たことありますね W。 はい、またお願いします。この全ボタン設定見直しましたんで今日よろしくお願いします。プレーオフ期間中、ずっと振るってたのに、気づいてくれないから W。結構忠実に再現してたんですけど。マラさん、全力で蹴らないと。強く蹴ります。足。よろしくお願いします。 マラさんさ、主が全力で蹴れって言ってるんだから、全力で蹴らないと。こんばんは。次から参加よろしいですか？深瀬とは言ってないからね。はい。
They fought long and hard, and now it comes down to this. The equation is simple. Win the game and win promotion. Can they do it with the pressure on? We're live on EA TV.
了解です。相手の顔めがけて、力は抜いて。
And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And if everything falls into place today, we'll be talking about promotion. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, this could be edgy, it could be nervy, it could be exciting.
And he might be through here. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to
ライ
produce.
パナイシュ。
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. No
落ちたか。入って。早く。食う。惜しかった W。忘れてた W。すいません。この人。放送を見てますか？ 誰でも参加 OK だけど、挨拶はお願いします。MM です。AW。すみません。ごめんなさい W。名前がややこしくてすみません。いえいえ、申し訳ないです。幻覚が見えたようだ。W。自分で気持ちを高めていくこと。これも技術のうち。押す。アドレナリンを自分で出していく。押す。プレーオフ期間中ずっとこれやってたんですけど W。W。
A city alive with the spirit of excitement and a stadium brimming with anticipation. The build-up has been intense, and now we just can't wait for it all to begin. It's anyone's guess, though, which team will come out on top. Don't move a muscle. The excitement is coming up next on EA TV.
One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. Stuart, your expectations?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Electing to cross into the centre. Promising possession, this. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Great vision to switch the play. Alonso. Well, it works like this. Breaking the club's goal-scoring record brings you attention.
Well, as you mentioned, the record was broken last time.
Oh, big opportunity! And the keeper taking care of the situation. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here.
C.
Very alertly winning back possession. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Shedu. Will he play it in? Getting the better of his opponent. Magnificent defending. Danger here as he runs at them. Oh, great vision. Must take the lead here. Oh, a challenge of the highest order.
C.
Novak. Alonso. On attacking possibilities. He does have pressure to deal with. Oh, tight offside decision, but the flag does go up. Well read to put an end to that attack. Excellent block. Crossing opportunity. Now far from a smooth challenge. Now will the referee produce a card? Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And they know they need to stop him. Not away completely. He fancies it. Putting them under the cosh. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Here's Galindo. Care. And credit due, a good intervention. Pugh. Pugh. Committed challenge. And a lot to like about this attack. It might be the moment to get them ahead. Well, snuffing out the danger, but a corner coming up. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. From one side of the pitch to the other. And in the right position to read it. Promising pass. Here's Galindo. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. Gekas. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And crossed in the direction of the back post. Well, it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper. Alonso. Shaping to shoot. Vigorous defending. Tremendously strong in the tackle. That's a good-looking ball. But options at the back post here. And there is the goal that gives them a well-merited lead. It had been coming. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Bulut. Well, they could have been in, but that's wonderful defending. Alonso. A chance to whip it in. He must finish. Splendid defending. Now sending it in. And that's fine goalkeeping. She got the touch. And trying to build a head of steam. Another corner it'll be. It hasn't come to very much. And that is that for the first half here in the French capital.
Nice.落とされた。プレーオフ期間中ずっとこれやってたら、本当にガチギレしてると思ってる人がいて、苦情が来たよ W。
So back underway here into the second half.
忠実に再現してただけなんだけど W。
And he clears the danger. Well, a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. Delivering it. And still dangerous. Might be onto something with that ball. He's got to score! Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Who can he pick out? Sound piece of defending. Well, they couldn't do anything with that particular cross. And it's played into the centre. Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. Well, trailing here, but a corner it is. Playing it in. And the corner too close to the goalkeeper that time. Shedu. What can they do from here? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Care. Alonso. Stam. So a throw in here. Now in a more than decent position. And he takes it on. And a goal to square the game. Edge of the seat stuff.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So a half an hour remaining. Stam. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Oh, nice ball. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Diamond. But he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Shedu, and the cross goes in. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. And he's clear as lines. Strong but fair tackle. Joe. Can they take advantage? A matter of keeping his composure. And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. And it's a quality pass. An alert piece of defending. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And looking towards the back post. And a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Nicely cut out. Well, out of play it goes, and that was in no small measure due to the effective press. Galindo. Will the cross work out for them? A decisive clearance it was. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And there it is! That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. A very good tackle.
こんばんは、参加いいですか？
Gallardo. Shedu. Well read to win possession back. Now, options are plenty. Well, we'll soon be hearing the final whistle, and this is a performance to forget about from the point of view of the visitors, Stuart.
Well, where do I start? They've been totally outplayed in all areas of the pitch, but it's their defending that's really been poor today. No structure, too open, not enough desire, and a lack of urgency. This is a worrying performance.
That's well blocked. Well,
大丈夫です。
offside here. Such a pity for them. Chance was on.
はい。
So 3 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Intelligent threaded pass here. Just can't get it past him. Teammates available. Went in strongly, decisively, and that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far...
ナイス。じゃ、じらす。すいません、やらかしてました。いえいえ、惜しかった。RCM 秋。おっす、全然気づいてなかったです W。ずっと振るってたのに W。すいません、応仁 W。 やんわりシュート打ってるの見てさ、完全に笑いの神が降りたと思ってね。全力で蹴れよってずっと言ってて W。
Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. My name's Derek Ray. I'm delighted to have alongside me as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
And now they get the ball rolling. Well-timed tackle. You. Taken away, he won the ball. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
Nice.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now?
やっぱりシュートは思いっきり打たないと。
And he knows he must thump it away. Worth a try. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. Well, we simply had to feature him today after he broke the club's goal-scoring record in his last appearance.
Yeah, what a great achievement, but he won't want to stop there. He loves scoring goals, and I'm sure there's a lot more to come from him, including a couple more today.
And it's a quality pass. Still not clear. Osman. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. And options in the centre. And a strong tackle. And a significant block following that cross. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Played into the box. Well, it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper.
See.
Error by the keeper might give them a chance. Oh, good vision. Still a chance. Osman. Diamond. Oh, he's given the ball away. Opportunity. Now can they find the magic they need from this corner? And the short option preferred. Can he finish? And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Now sending it in. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Oh, surprising everyone. Off the woodwork.
Well, what can you say about that? That would have been a brilliant goal.
Great ball over the top. Working so hard to win back possession. Good tackle taken away. And a free kick awarded by the referee.
C.
You. Abiyasi. Good work to regain possession. That's a high-quality pass. And he could cash in. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. You. Good weight on that pass. It did look on for them, but not to be. And continues his run. Well, disappointing end to the move. Inching towards the interval, and it's going with home advantage. Stuart, as always, very keen to get your take.
Yes, it's been a really energetic display from them so far. The passing's been sharp, the movement from the front players has been excellent, and the finishing has been clinical. They will certainly be happy going in at half-time.
Oh, not a good throw-in at all. Park. Into the advanced position. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Nice weight on the pass. My goodness, the importance of getting there was not lost on the keeper.
Can we have a friendly match? C.
And space here on the flank. Timely intervention. Fired in there quickly. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have 1 additional minute. Corner kick forthcoming. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
We are closing tonight.
And so it is, the first half story has been
left.
written.
See you next time, GGS. OK しよ。
So back underway here
キー
into
プ
the
イン
second half.
チュアチ M8 GM。
Oh, what a
レ
perfect
スト
ball
マ
now.
ン。
How about this? Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Well, that's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick.
I hid it from オブラック。 C U H
Real
H
defensive
H
resilience. Still looking for space. No, high quality defending. Pew. Gekas. Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Now can they counter clinically? Amoa. A cross there that was decidedly ordinary. Park. And it's a quality pass. Just the clearance that was called for. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. And everyone in the centre looking on as it sailed over them.
B
Good ball over the top. Genuine chance. Well, nearly shaving the crossbar with that powerful effort.
C
A really good pass. Well, the referee trying to play advantage there, but it wasn't forthcoming. And the referee blows for a foul. Just knocked it out of there. Gekas. Osman. Nice looking pass. Getting in there to intercept. And a loss of concentration. Crucial piece of defending. Playing it in. And foul it is then. Bulut. That can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing. A super tackle and they've won possession. And really pressing their opponents. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw in. Takes the shot. Terrific save. And short it is. Possession given away, unfortunately. He's found a pocket of space.
With the owner of the blue card marked outside the
Cutting in from the flank.
immediately.
Oh, surely. It's gone in. And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
ナイス。
3 goals without reply. 15 minutes left for play. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Oh, nice ball over the top. Well, far too much on that particular cross. Over the byline, hence a goal kick.
ナイスパ。
He's lost it. Risky play. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. The verdict is offside here. Giving the ball away. Intelligent threaded pass here. Is she going to finish? Marvellous anticipation. And deciding to go short with this one. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Genuine chance. Not a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
シ
He has teammates.
スタミナ切れ。
And you need your defender to take charge. Delivered into the area here. Well, without putting too fine a point on it, he's missed it. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Tremendous challenge. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. Corner conceded, an unfussy clearance. Trying to deliver it accurately. And it's come off the keeper. Clearing it away. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this
ナイ
outcome.
ス。
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from
じ
them
ゃあ
today.
今日はこの辺で。GG。皆さんお疲れ様でした。おつわりでした。おつわりでした。明日は放送をお休みします。お疲れ様でした。お疲れ様でした。お疲れ様でした。ありがとうございました。スケジュールは Twitch で更新します。お疲れ様でした。お疲れ様でした。GG おつわりでした。 またお願いします。